Hey, Parramatta fans, the world seems a little brighter after a win, and it was certainly a well-received victory against North Queensland last weekend. We now have the opportunity to go back-to-back against the might of the Melbourne Storm. Don't forget, we're only one of two teams that have beaten Melbourne this year. You go back to round 2 for that, but it certainly shows that the job can be done. One thing about Melbourne is you've got to get everything right when you take them on. And I was encouraged last week against North Queensland with our opening 15 minutes. Against Melbourne, they are so good at getting out of the blocks quickly, and they're the best front runners in the competition. So we need to match that. And against the Cowboys, I thought there was a nice combination of using the football, but mixed up with good, hard, straight running. And it was only when we started to come up with some simple errors that we kind of lost that momentum. So that's something that needs to be provided for the full 80 minutes if we are to be successful in this game. Obviously, it's a big blow losing our consistent try scorer in Micah Sivo. Blake Ferguson will come in, the very experienced Blake Ferguson. He'll get a job done down his side. And a couple of new faces on the interchange bench in Keegan Hipgrave and Ray Stone. I think it's a smart move by Coach Brad Arthur. We haven't seen a lot of football for those guys of late, so to get some game time in before we get into finals football might prove very, very beneficial down the track. And they're aggressive players that play with a lot of energy, and they're the kind that you need against Melbourne, especially coming off your bench. Not a lot of weaknesses in the opposition this week, but one thing that we have seen over the last couple of weeks against Melbourne, they've conceded some tries down their right-hand side. So I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe target that area. It's obviously a fairly newish defensive combination with Remus Smith alongside Dean Eremia. So maybe we can take advantage of the fact they haven't played a lot of football together. Maybe the communication isn't as good as it would be if they'd have been alongside each other all season. And as I say, there has been a bit of joy for other teams going down that side. So it's a big weekend coming up for us. What better way to get confidence and belief back in our side to knock over the premiership favourites? That would make it 2 in a row and give us some momentum as well. So really looking forward to Saturday night. I hope you are as well. And as always, up the mighty blue and golds.